Hey guys, it's Jaylon and Valerie. We are here today to share with you our update for the Nightmare on Panning Street Project Pan. This is a Pantastic Ladies Collab Project and it was created by the both of us and it is all about horror movies. Boo!
Boo! That's always our introduction.
I know. Boo! I think you're the one that came up with it. Like, you did that at the intro, and ever since then, I'm like, we can't not do it.
Always.
Oh, I have a cat here that just flew in my nose. It's the story of my life. Story of my life. Anyway, so we are here today to share with you the things that we are rolling out, because I know I have a bunch. Valerie has a few, and the things that we are rolling in. So we are super excited to share with you the things that we are working on.
You should go first, because you have more rollouts than I do.
Awesome. Yeah, I have I don't know. Last month I was like, I don't think I'm going to have a lot to roll out. And then all of a sudden it's like all these things that I'm a little surprised. So let me start with the first one, which is for Hellraiser. This is a facial exfoliant. And, well, the prompt is a facial exfoliant. And I was working on the Ole Henriksen Fat... Oh, I forgot. We need to move this way. I need to move a little bit this way. I just moved a little bit, guys, because... cropping. Anyway. Yeah, so I was working on the Ole Henriksen Fat Glow Facial. And this is a great exfoliant. My favorite is always going to be the TLC Baby Facial by Drunk Elephant, but this is a great substitute. So I wanted to use this one 10 times. I was at 9 last month, so I knew this was going to be a rollout for me this month, and I was able to use it the last 10th time. So, yay.
It's Pahat.
Pahat. I really don't know how much is left in here. I kind of want to shine a light through there, but I bet you I won't be able to see how much is left.
I'm not a great fan of the Drunk Elephant products, but that Baby Sukari facial it's good.
It's good. That's a good one. Yeah, I think that's the only, other than like their moisturizers are great. I really do love the Proteini Polypeptide and the Lala Whipped. Those are great. I mean, there are other moisturizers that are just as lovely that aren't as expensive. So I only get those whenever they're half off. But you're right. Like all their other products, their vitamin C serum, their glycolic acid serum, I use those in the beginning and I have since moved on to other things.
Yeah, it may be because I have old skin that those just don't work too well for me. Maybe on someone younger.
Yeah.
But they don't.
I mean, I think you're right. They're great starters. I think I have moved on to things that are not as expensive, but are, I feel like, more effective even.
Yeah, comparable. Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm. Okay, the next item I can roll out is for the prompt The Grudge, an item you wish you hadn't purchased. I did not think that I was going to be able to finish this, and I did. I mean, by this update. This is by MAC. It's the Mineralized Skin Finish in Light. Can you believe this? You remember I was like, I'm not going to be able to finish this because there's still so much product in here, but I did.
You did it. That's so great.
Yeah, I was so excited. I mean, I used it in a couple of different ways. I used it to like set the eyeshadow primer. I couldn't use it as the first step, but I would use my RCMA powder first, and then I would go in as like this right behind it, lightly, and then I would use this to set the perimeter of my face. And I'm so glad it's an empty.
That's so great. I know you're happy to have that out of your collection.
I know. Oh, yes. Yes.
Good.
Okay, the next one is Alien, something that is one of a kind or an alien in your collection. So I have the JD Glow Cosmetics Liquid Gel Liner in Geometrics. So it's a like, what is it?
Metallic.
No, not metallic.
Duochrome.
Multi-chrome. I was like, what is the word? Multi-chrome liner. Sounds like.
2 words. Multi-chrome liner. I remember this. It's a beautiful product.
Yeah, multi-chrome liquid liner. Typically, I mean, I don't use it on its own. I put it over a like black pencil liner, and I wanted to use it 10 times. I was at 7 last month, so I did use it the 3 additional times. So this has been in here since the beginning, so it took me longer than I anticipated to hit my goal on this, but I finally did. It's stunning. It's a beautiful liner. I know I've swatched this 100 times, but we'll just, yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty.
I love these. So that one's rolling out. Then for the prompt 7, an item that is still in its box packaging. What's in the box?
I knew that was coming. What's in the box?
I'm so sad I'm not going to be able to say that anymore unless I roll this prompt again later. But
I haven't rolled it in yet, so.
Well, yay.
There's still ample
There's still time. There's still time. For that prompt, I rolled in my Benefit cookie highlighter, and I originally set a goal of 10 uses. I extended it to 20. So I did hit that goal. This is a gorgeous highlighter. It is so stunning. I think do you have this one?
No.
You have Dandelion. Wait, no,
No.
not Dandelion.
Yeah.
What's the other one? Is it Dandelion? No, that's the blush.
Yeah.
Right?
I don't know. But yes, I have the other one.
You have the other one. Twinkle? Well,
No.
shoot.
No, that's not it either.
Well, whatever that one is. That you have that one, and I have that one too.
I have the other one. Yes, I have the other one.
This is gorgeous. It may actually be a little bit too light for you because you've got darker skin than me, like just naturally, but it's gorgeous. So I did use it the 20 times. I love it.
I love the
But-
name of it.
Cookie. But I'm happy it's rolled out because I rolled in like 2 other highlighters that I love, like the one I'm wearing today. And I'm happy to have this one rolled out so I can focus on some other ones. Okay, the next one I have is for Amityville Horror. Did I say it right?
You got it. You've been practicing all month, haven't you?
Yeah, that's what I've been doing. You're gonna make me cry. A purchase that haunts you. So I have this highlighter from Jeffree Star. It's the Supreme Frost highlighter in Hypothermia. And of course, I didn't use this as a highlighter. I used it on my eyes as like a topper. And I wanted to use this 10 times, right? Yeah, I did. You wanted to use it 10 times, and I did. And it's stunning. Of course, I will never finish this, but I love it.
Pretty.
Oh, gorgeous.
That looks like the Butter London eye gloss that I'm using right now in Oil
Slick. That is gorgeous. Yeah, I have it. Yeah.
At least over camera, that looks similar to it.
Yeah. I feel like Oil Slick has a darker base.
Oh, yeah, okay.
You know, like it's more of a, not black, but it's definitely a darker base, but Oil Slick is stunning.
Yes,
it is stunning. I love that one. I need to pull that back out. Okay, and I think my last product I can roll out is for Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, a duo or dual-ended product. And I just rolled this in last month, but I pretty much used it exclusively. It's by Kosas. It's the 8th Muse Color and Light Creme Duo in 8th Muse. And I shared this with you, but I did not mention this last time. I was like, this is really, as I was using it, I was like, this is really pigmented. But I know you panned this, you panned both shades, like for this project, right? And you never mentioned about how pigmented it was. I was like, why is this pigmented for me? And she never mentioned anything. I have the high intensity version. So I picked this up in I think it was a BoxyCharm add-on, and it did not say in the listing that it was high intensity. And of course, when I brought it into my collection, I didn't notice that it was a high intensity. So I enjoyed this. Here, I'll swatch it because I think it's pretty pretty pigmented.
Oh yeah, I can even tell just
Yeah. You see,
like that. Oh yeah, that's that's more pigmented than the one I have.
So I am going to actually pick up the regular one during the Sephora VIB sale. I've decided, because I want the original to. Well, I want the original. This, I was able to use it. It was fine. It was beautiful. But I do want the original. So it's going into my Sephora cart. I don't have a lot of things in my Sephora VIB cart right now. There's like 3 things. Two things I want are out of stock still. But I only have 3 things. It's weird.
I don't have anything.
It's weird. Isn't it weird?
It's weird. It's just not on my radar yet, I guess. I don't know. I just haven't I really haven't been buying much.
Well, I know you and I both. Mm-hmm.
But there just hasn't been anything really interesting to come out.
No, I think the low buy part of it makes us more picky.
I think you're right.
It's not. I think there's things that I know I would have purchased like right away, but I've been really picky about what's coming in. Like, no, I don't need that. No, I have so many things like that. I know there's lip products I would have absolutely thrown in my cart and purchased, but I've stopped myself. Like, there were so many things during the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty sale that I know I would have picked up, but I didn't because of the low buy.
Yep.
But yeah, I only have very few things in the Sephora sale. One of which is a repurchase, like Charlotte Tilbury airbrush powder. Like, I need a backup of that.
I don't even know when it starts. Does it start on the 1st?
Of April.
Oh, that's what.
So it's a new month.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I better get some things out this month.
Find out how many things you have rolled out and what your bank is looking like. I need to figure out how much stuff I brought in. Okay, so those were my things that I rolled out. So let's talk about the things you are rolling out.
Okay. I only have 2. The first one, I'm very happy to say, is my Exuviance pads.
Oh my God, yes! I knew you were going to finish those.
Yeah,
Yay. They're like, aren't they coming up? Aren't they coming up for the 21 Days of Beauty? Okay.
I don't think I'm going to get them, though, because I have a lot of these kind of peel pads. I have the Dr. Dennis Gross ones, which are comparable to these. And then I have a lot of the masks, the resurfacing masks that I really want to get through. But, I'll probably pick these up at another point because I do like these a lot. So these are out. And that was for Lost Boys, something that makes your face not look dead. So that's that. Yay.
Now, how many were there? Were 6 in there?
13.
And you would not use those every day. You would use them like once a week or something.
About once a week, yeah.
Because they're too strong. They're too strong to use every day.
Yeah, I have pretty strong skin. I could use them twice a week, but I was using some other kind of exfoliants and that did the same thing, resurfacing, and so I didn't use them as often.
Okay.
So anyway, I just everything else was out, so I was able to finish the 4 that were left.
Awesome.
Which is great. I do like this product quite a lot. So, but that's a big pricey thing for my Empties.
Yeah, that's I didn't even look to see how much they were.
I don't remember, but they're not cheap.
That's an expensive brand.
And then I finished my usage on my Hindash palette.
Yay.
I used each pan 6 times. And this is what it looks like if you don't know.
Oh yes. I like the other one so much better than that Color Story.
And so this one's in for the thing, an item that you don't really know how to use. And so I thought this was a good item.
That's a perfect item for that. Yeah.
And as I explained in the last update, this is going to a friend. I think she's going to make much more use out of it than I will. It's a beautiful palette, but it's just not my kind of thing. So this will go to a friend now. I'll put it in the mail to her.
Yay!
So those are my two. I only have two empties.
Well, next month you're probably going to rock it. So why don't you share with us what you're rolling, what you're working on? Why don't you tell us what you're working on?
Okay.
Since I talked so much already.
What?
Since I talked so much already.
Oh. Okay, so the first one is my Lorac Unlocked eyeshadow palette. And this is for Nightmare on Elm Street. This is a dupe. And I duped a color of one of the Laura Mercier eyeshadows. And my goal is to use half of this pan. And you can see
it's looking good.
Yeah, I'm getting there. I'm about to clear out that corner.
Yeah, you are.
Then I'll work on the other side. So I'm thinking 2 more months.
Yeah, it's looking good. Look at that. Look at that big shiny pan.
Yeah. So I'm really happy. Look, you can tell the rest of the palette's pretty much untouched. That's okay. Whatever.
And that's not the gold one, is it? The regular?
No,
or is it the gold? It's the gold. Okay.
Gold. Yeah. So that's for what did I say? Oh, Nightmare on Elm Street. Okay, then for the ring, I'm still working on my Estee Lauder pressed powder. And I have stopped using the little sponge applicator. You can't really tell, but I am using it. But I've stopped using the sponge thing that they send with it because it gets too dirty and it creates hard pan because of the oils on my face. So now I'm using a brush, which is much better. So I just keep using it. It's lovely. You know, I'm not in any hurry.
You'll eventually get there.
Trying to hit the ring. This is for the ring to hit the pan on this guy. So that's
awesome.
that. Then come this is the Grudge, something that I hold a grudge for purchasing. Is that what the prompt is?
We wish you hadn't purchased.
Yeah, that I wish I hadn't purchased. So this is my Bare Minerals cleanser. I'm using it. I'm about there now.
Yeah,
I was up here this month. So, it's going. I use very little.
And I remember you saying last month you just needed like a little, pea-size amount or a little more than that. So it probably think another couple of months it'll be out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fine. I don't mind using it. I use it every morning before I get in the shower. That's what I use to get all the oils and stuff off my face.
I was going to ask because you only use it once a day. It takes longer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's that, Bare Minerals. Then for the Exorcism of Emily Rose, I have my Cleona beautiful eyeshadow in the color UV.
Pretty.
I'm supposed to use this 13 times. I'm at 5 now. So
okay.
I've been using it a little more. I remember to use it a little more regularly than I did before. So
how many uses did you have last month? I think it was just 1 or 2.
1 or 2. Yeah.
Oh,
there it is.
She has Cleona has a collaboration coming up with some new shadows, and I'm like, what are they? I want to see them.
I'm scared.
I know.
I'm scared. For Jaws, a water-themed item, I had this Marina ampule.
Oh, okay.
I did finish the other one.
Okay. Yes. Yay. You got one empty out.
One empty, and this one I'm just kind of below the label. So, this will go too. Again, I really love this. So probably 2 months. 2 months on that. And that'll be out. So that's for Jaws. Then, more Lorac. I do love Lorac.
Oh, I do too. Their stuff is so good.
It's so good. Do you know that the owner is Carol? That's her name backwards.
Yes, I did know that. I think Tati taught me that.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I don't know where I heard it. Maybe it was Tati, but anyway, that's it. So I'm using this 6-pan highlighter palette.
Oh, right.
6 times per pan, and this is for the Omen for 666 to use each 6 pans 6 times. And I'm really, really close on this guy. I think definitely next month this will be out. You can see that there's my little sticky note.
Okay, I was going to ask, how are you doing? Okay, so you've got, you've only got like 3, 4, 5 uses left in there.
Yeah, I
Yep.
didn't have much. So
Yep.
this will be out next month. I've been really enjoying another highlighter this month, so I didn't use this as much as I wanted.
Because I think you thought you would have that one out this month, so it got pushed to the side.
It did.
What highlighter have you been enjoying?
I was using Jouer Skinny Dip.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, I was in another project,
It's
and
so pretty.
Surpassed my usage on that one because it was so beautiful. So
it's a good one.
That's where we are. But anyway, that will definitely be out next month because I had to put the Jouer away.
You had to be like, you need to go in the drawer.
You have to go because I keep wanting to use you. So, yeah, but that one's beautiful. Definitely. Okay, what else do I have? Okay, for Carrie, something that's a sin not to have in your collection is my Marc Jacobs loose powder. And I complained last time about this mesh thing, which you like.
I don't mind the mesh. You hate the mesh.
So I got my manicure scissors.
You're like,
and I cut it out.
That looks a hot mess, Valerie. That looks a hot mess.
I put my finger under there. I've put a screwdriver.
You can't get the top off.
I cannot lift this thing out of there.
Marc Jacobs, if you won't let Valerie lift that thing up, she's going to cut the mesh out.
So anyway.
Well, how are you doing? You want to finish the powder, right?
Oh dear. Yeah. So anyway, I put it in this Besame container.
Oh, okay.
So this is the container I'm working out of, and there's quite a lot in there you can see.
Okay. Is it all in there now?
No, there's still a little bit in here, which I've got to figure out how I'm going to get out
of here. Yeah, because it's like clinging around the edges.
You can't really tell. There's very little in here now. Most of it's in here. So
okay.
I really think this will be out next month. I use a lot of powder, so I think it'll be out next month. And
awesome.
Who knows? Maybe I'll end up taking a hammer to that thing and opening it. I don't know. It's crazy. Whatever. Okay. Next is my Hello Kitty blush. This is for Child's Play. This is for childlike packaging. I'm at 5 uses on this guy. Slowly but surely it'll get done. It's very bright. It's beautiful, but and we're coming into the months that I think I can use it a little bit more often.
Yeah, so, absolutely. This is more appropriate time of the year for that.
Yeah. I don't know if it'll swat. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's really pigmented. It's really bright.
I mean, it's the thing, like, even though it's bright, you can still wear it. I mean, I say that a lot about a lot of the products in my, if I can't wear it, then I'll get rid of it. But if I can find a way to wear it, then it's staying. There's like that freaking House Laboratories thing. Laboratories. I couldn't figure out a way to wear it, so it was going, but typically I can find a way to use most things. And like that blush, if you go lightly, like a fluffy brush, it's pretty.
Yeah, it is. So that's at 5 uses. That's for Child's Play. So I'm pretty happy with that. I have 13. I have a 13 use goal on it. So I'm almost halfway there.
Yeah, perfect.
Blah, 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 blah. Oh, this Milani bronzer is so beautiful.
Oh my gosh.
That I took the wrapper off of it last
month. You hadn't used it yet.
This is for, I know what you did last summer, something that I purchased last summer. And
I'm tempted to wear that.
I have a 13 use goal on this, and I am at 5, and it's beautiful. It's so natural. It's light. It's light. You can build it up, and it's just beautiful on the skin. It's really natural.
And what's the name of the bronzer?
This is called Sunlight 01.
Okay.
Sunlight. And the name is just called Silky Matte Bronzing Powder.
Okay. It's going on my wish list.
I think I bought it online, and usually when I buy a bronzer online, I'll go with a lighter one because I never know.
Yeah.
Because I think you can build it up.
Yeah.
And so that's this is beautiful. It is beautiful. So I'm at 5 uses on that. I have, again, trying to get to 13 on that one. What else do I have? I have for Amityville Horror, the Violet Voss, A Purchase That Haunts You. Oh yeah, this was my palette, this Violet Voss Sakura.
Oh, that's such a pretty palette.
I have all my Post-it notes there. That's the palette.
Oh, this is a really pretty palette. You made me want to buy this.
Yeah, this is what it looks like on the inside.
Pretty.
And it's very pretty, yeah. So my goal is to use each pan once, and this is where I am.
Okay, yeah. You're about halfway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been enjoying it quite a lot.
It's really pretty.
Yeah, it's very, very pretty. So who knows? Maybe we'll see that in the project coming up soon.
Maybe. Which project?
I have to think about it.
I'm like, which project? Which project is coming up?
50 Shades of Pink is over. That would have been perfect.
That would have been perfect for that one.
Yeah. And lastly, for me, are these Innisfree masks. This is for Hellraiser.
Oh, right. Yes.
Right? No, Halloween. Sorry.
Oh, the mask one, yeah.
Set of masks, yeah. And so I brought 10 of these in.
Oh, how many have you used? No, not even one. You were gonna I texted you. You said you were gonna use one last night, and you didn't.
Fail.
Loser. I need to text you, but you go to bed so early.
I don't know what it is with me. I love sheet masks.
You do. I know you usually use a bunch. Have you been using other masks? You just haven't been.
Not really. I just haven't been doing them, and I didn't use one in the month of February, and here we are on the 27th of March, and I haven't used one in March. So I don't know.
I think you're just stressed that you haven't been doing self-care. Maybe.
I'm so tired when I go to bed.
I know. I'm the same way. My masking typically happens on the weekend and in the morning. Like whenever I have my coffee, I'm taking off, I'm washing my face, and that's when I do my masking. It doesn't happen at night for me because I'm so tired by the time I start taking off my makeup that I'm not going to spend 10 minutes, 15 minutes with a sheet mask. I tend to do sheet masks at night. Yeah. Because for me, they're relaxing. They actually give me an opportunity to just lie down and just breathe, and for me, they're very relaxing. And I tend to do more treatment masks. Treatment masks in the morning, and then I take them off in the shower. So, but I just haven't done them. I don't know what's wrong with me. And I have not only these 10 in this one. 10. That's double digit land. I have some in a couple of other projects, and I just not moving on them. So. Well, okay, so a thought, because after I do like a mud mask, I think of sheet masks as hydrating masks, as like a hydrating step after a stripping mask. So food for thought. If you do a chemical mask or anything like that, then think of using a sheet mask to add hydration back in the morning. Yeah. So maybe that'll help you kind of get through some of those masks if you continue to struggle to use them at night. It's a very big goal of mine in April to really step it up on these because, of course, May, I always participate in the May challenge. And I will typically alternate between sheet masks and other masks that month. So I will get about 15 sheet masks out in that month, which is great. But I've got to start really getting myself in the habit of doing that, or May Mask Challenge will just go right down the toilet. Yeah. So anyway, that's where I am with those. I'm nowhere with those. Nowhere. Right, well, you'll pick it up. Maybe we need to have a reminder, a daily reminder to ourselves, to each other, to say, "Hey, did you mask today?" Yeah, maybe so. That would be good. Of any kind, right? Whether it's eye masks or sheet masks or something.
Maybe I'll show up to the movie night with a mask on, like Deb does.
Yeah. She's always got a mask on of some kind. I love it.
She always has a mask on.
I love it.
So that's what I have in.
Okay.
A lot in.
Awesome. Let me share with you the items I'm working on. So the first item I'm working on is for Paranormal Activity, an item that never seems to disappear. Blush. Blush, blush, blush. Never seems to disappear. So I have a blush from the coveted Amazonian.
It is coveted.
Tarte Color Wheel it's the Amazonian Clay Blush Palette. And I have this shade Concept. And I'm getting close. I want to clear that imprint. I'm getting close. It's still there. But I'm getting close. So I am wearing it on my cheeks today. It's a really pretty color. It's great for like when you're wearing a really crazy, like not crazy, but you know, a bigger, bolder eye look and you want something a bit more natural on your cheeks. It's really pretty.
Yeah, it is pretty. It looks good on you.
Thank you. You know, what's funny? I really wasn't the biggest, I didn't think peach was a pretty color on me until recently. I don't know what's wrong with me.
I remember, I think when we first started talking about makeup, you were like, yeah, no, that's too peachy, because I was talking to you about a blush or something, or that's way too peachy. And I thought, I bet you could wear that. Yeah. It's the same we were just talking about. You can wear it if you figure it out and use the right whatever.
With the right, like, ensemble on your face. And I think what eventually, like, convinced me of peach was going back to Luminoso, because Luminoso is a very peachy blush. And I have it in my collection, and I was like, I don't know about this blush. I'm going to try it again. And I tried it, and I was like, oh, this is pretty. This is pretty. And I was like, maybe I was wrong about peach. Because I would always go with pink, because I have pink undertones. But anyway. Yes, I have turned around on peach. So, but yeah, I'm hoping I can have that out next month. I've kind of been trying to focus a little bit on it because I want to roll it out, so because I have so many other blushes I'm working on. I want to get this one out of, like, in my rotation. So we'll see. Okay, the next
bulky packaging.
Yeah, but I also have Ironic in, and so it's another one I'm working on that I want to work away the imprint on, so it's going to be in there for that too. But at least it's another blush I don't have to focus on. Right. So many blushes. Okay, the next prompt is a product that is scary as to pan. And for me, that is always a liquid lipstick. So I have this Bare Minerals matte liquid lipstick in Juju. And I just want to use this 10 times. And I'm up to 6. I used it 5 times. Last month I was at 5, and I used it one more time, and that was today.
Well, if you use it for our updates, you'll be out in 4 months.
It's pretty. I actually have another lip product on top of it, which I need to reapply because it's drying.
You have to look at the glass half full.
I mean, it's a pretty color. I like it.
It is a beautiful color.
Yeah. So, I mean, I if it's and it's not like suck your lips dry, you know, like make them look like wrinkly, nasty things dry, which I am happy about.
Wrinkly, nasty things. Okay.
Well, you know what I was going to say.
I know what you were going to say.
I was trying to be good and nice and not say butthole. But I said it anyway.
I would have said raisins.
Aw, Valerie, you're so kind. Such a good girl. Saying raisins. Raisins.
Raisin. I would not have said butthole. I think I would have said raisins.
Okay, raisins. Raisins make your lips look like raisins. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a beautiful color. So I'm up to 6, 4 to go. I really do like it with green eyeshadow. So I think I need to remember to pair it with green because it's really pretty with green. So anyway.
And with that blush, it looks good.
Yeah, it looks really pretty with the blush. You're right. Mm-hmm. Okay, so the next one is Scream, an item that makes you scream with delight. So I have an I'm not going to scream because I'm not a pretty screamer. You know those people that like have this high-pitched scream? Mine is like, ah! Ah! Oh God, okay. Oh my gosh. I need to remember not to, like, because I'm literally crying. I'm laughing so hard. Oh, that was funny. Oh, I'm going to have to redo my concealer after this video. Okay. Okay, so for Scream, I have this eyeshadow from Davina. It's the shade Asteria, and it's gorgeous. I'm not wearing this today, even though I have green on my eyes. I'm wearing some other greens. I have been wearing a lot of greens lately. I have a lot of greens and projects. I'm working on appreciating green on my eyes, you know? And this is just gorgeous. Anyway, I want to use this 10. I'm up to 9. So I just have 1 use to go. I should have that rolled out next month. So doing pretty good on that one. It's beautiful. Next is The Strangers, something that is no longer welcome in your collection. And this is no longer welcome because it's an older product and it's discontinued and it needs to be used. It's gorgeous though. By NARS, the Velvet Lip Glide in the shade Bound. So it's this teeny tiny little deluxe size sample. How much is, I don't even know how much is in here. 2 mils. So not a ton of product. I do have this on top of Juju by Bare Minerals. And I have not used this a ton. You know, it's hard to say like how much is left in here because this bottle is such a strange, well, it's so small, like you can't really dig around in here, you know? But anyway, there's the shade. It's gorgeous. I love it. And I think I've reapplied this like 2 or 3 times already because we've been talking so much.
I have that. It must have come in a freebie bag or something.
Something, yeah.
I have the same exact thing. This little mini, same thing.
I love it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's beautiful.
So much. Next, I have Fright Night, a red item or something vampire themed. So I went with an item from Bite Beauty. This is the high pigment lip pencil in the shade Rhubarb. And I decided last month, I was originally just going to use like a quarter of what was in here. And then I decided, no, let's finish it. Because of you. It's all your fault. Yay. I cannot open this. Okay, so I did not measure this in my book. And I was like, I am just not going to do that. We're just going to see how I'm doing. And so that's how much is left. I don't know how much was in here before. I may go back and take a screenshot of where I was last month. But
measure it on the cap.
Yeah, I'll probably throw a screenshot of where I was before.
Okay.
Because that's easier for me. But yeah, so this is gorgeous. I know I've used this a bunch. I know I have. And it's one of my favorite lip products. One of my favorite colors. I freaking love this. I'm sad they don't make this anymore. I mean, I think they have a comparable lip product, but I don't think it's as creamy.
Yeah.
By Beauty. You got rid of all your good stuff. They got rid of so many. They got rid of like all their good lip products.
I know, they got rid of the things that really put them on the map with lip products. How does that make sense?
I mean, you can still go to their lip lab and get their, like make your own lipsticks, and their luminous formula is really beautiful, but it's $60. Granted, you get to make your own lip product, but it's expensive. And I mean, it's an experience, and next time you come to Dallas, we're going to do it. But that's not, you should be able to go buy a beautiful luminous creme lipstick from them in store.
Right.
And not this power matte bullshit.
Well, they're all on sale.
Which ones? The power matte?
I think so.
Are they really?
They're all on sale, but almost all the colors are gone now. But,
the power matte they just came out with?
I think so.
Oh my god!
I think all the Bite stuff is on sale, or it was anyway. I love these. I have a lot of them because I fell in love with the formula when they came out. So I have a lot of these pencils like you have.
Yeah, same.
And I really like them until you get to the bottom. Then they're so creamy that they kind of
fall apart.
They fall apart. They kind of become a big mess.
So I didn't have that happen with the aubergine one I was working on, which was interesting. I don't know if it was because it was a darker shade, but I know this one's gonna do that because this is way creamier than that one was. Way creamier, but it'll be fine. Okay, the next one I'm working on is for Psycho, and that is a product that makes you crazy. Crazy! So I have a shadow from Cleona. This is the shade Smolder. And, Cleona eyeshadows make me crazy. Just in general.
With delight.
With delight. They're so pretty.
Crazy with delight. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. The shiftiness. They're so good. So I wanted to use this 10 times. So far I've used it 3. So 7 to go. And let's see, I think I have 2. Whoops, I dropped my wipe. I have 2 more. For Poltergeist, something that is always here. A must-have in either your makeup or skincare routine. So it's black eyeliner is that for me. So I have this little mini pencil from Makeup Forever. It was a deluxe size when I rolled it in. It's the Aqua XL eye pencil in black. And I want to finish this. So I have been using this pretty exclusively. It was a little dry when I rolled it in. And I think we talked about how I put a couple of drops of Duraline in the pencil, and it really did help with the creaminess. Mm-hmm. So it's still a tiny bit dry, but you can see I do get a pretty decent line. So this goes in my waterline. I don't have it in my waterline today. Today I have that Diving in Malaysia that you and Andrea were like, you should finish that.
Did you see Courtney? She commented on one of your videos and said, every time I see you put something, show an item, I hear Valerie saying, you should finish that. I laughed. I thought that was so funny. You should finish it.
I only use it in my waterline. That's it. It's not going to go on my lid. Okay, y'all are mean. Y'all pick on me. This has been in here a month and I still haven't finished this.
Okay.
I'll think about it.
You know you. You do you.
Yeah. Colored liners, they take me forever. Black, I'm like, I'll finish those. But colored pencils, that's my thing. Like, I prefer to do usage goals on those. Like, I worked on that purple one last year. It took me all year to finish it. And I love purple. Anyway, so I'm still working on this one. It's just, I think because it's a little bit dry, I'm hoping I can finish this by next month. I don't know where I forgot to mark this because crazy life. But
do you have any idea where the pencil ends? Do you know where
here's where the like But, you know, I think once you really can't sharpen once it gets to like here.
Right.
You know, once it get, you know, you get to a certain point where you can't turn it anymore.
Yeah.
And I have struggled a little bit with sharpening it already, but I've made it happen. I'm like, you're going to sharpen. It's not, there's still a ton of pencil in there. So I'm making it work. I've had to, you know, you have those like grippy things that like mostly it's for opening jars. Like I'm gonna get one of those if I have to turn this pencil. I'm gonna make it work. Okay, my last item is for, I know what you did last summer, and this is something you purchased in the past summer, or in a past summer. So I brought in a sugar scrub. This is by Scentsy. It's in the scent Coconut Daiquiri. Their sugar scrub. I love this. I love this product. This scent is okay. It's, you know, it's not my favorite scent by Scentsy. I think it's the banana. There's a banana scent in here, and I'm not the biggest banana. I mean, I know you like banana, but I think I prefer scents that don't have banana in them. So I'm working through it. I just cracked this open maybe a week ago. So, but it'll be done by the next update, I think. So.
Well, I now have 2 Scentsy scrubs.
Oh, yeah. You haven't tried it yet, though, right?
Thank you, Jan.
You're welcome.
No, they went in the closet.
Okay. Well, I can't wait to hear what you think of them when you finally do use it.
Yeah, give me a year.
Okay.
Get there. There are a lot of scrubs.
I know. Same.
And a lot of shower gels.
So many shower gels.
There's a lot of fill in the blank.
There's a lot of everything. There are a few things that I don't have a lot of, like I do like replacements, but there are not many. Not many. Okay, so do you want to share with us what you're rolling in?
Sure. I have 2 items to roll in. The first one is for Paranormal Activity. Mm-hmm. An item that never seems to disappear. Now, you have a blush in for this. For me, it's a lip liner.
Oh my God, you're right. They don't disappear. That's a good one. I have to remember that. That's a good one because they don't disappear.
They don't disappear, and I'm really bad at remembering to use them. So that's probably why they don't disappear. So this is a new one in my collection. It's by a brand that I really don't support, but it's something that must have come in a freebie bag. Anyway, this is by Kylie Cosmetics.
Oh, wow. I didn't think you had anything by Kylie. Wow.
That's the only thing. And it came as it must have been a diamond exclusive gift or something like that.
Okay. Yeah.
Because I've not even looked at the collection. I don't even know what she has.
Mm-hmm,
so the color is called Bear. So it's a really pretty.
Oh, that's pretty. That's really pretty.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have gotten rid of that. That's a nice color.
Yeah. So this will be easy to use in the next couple of months. I have 13 use goal on this guy. I'd eventually like to finish it. This is a sharpenable pencil, but the product is sliding in there.
It's like the ColourPop crap. Do they still use ColourPop, the Seed Beauty, I wonder, as their...
So I'm going to need to sharpen this. And well, as soon as I finish that nub, I'll sharpen it and see if I can get a better grip on the pencil. So anyway, 13 on that.
Okay.
And then the other one I rolled in is Pet Cemetery, which is a graveyard item. And this is the Bare Minerals loose. Oops, sorry. It's really bright. Reflective. This is a Bare Minerals loose eyeshadow. So
okay.
I have about 40 of these in my collection. Because I fell in love with these things when they first came out. And
you said Bare Minerals? Okay.
Yeah, Bare Minerals. I have a whole bunch. I used to buy like the 3 or 4 color collection and stuff. And I do love them. I really do love them, but they are old now for me. I think they're the oldest books I own. This is in the color Velvet Mauve. And I have had this in pretty much any project I've ever done. So it's
been in all the projects.
It has pretty much been in, and not sure you're going to be able to see this. This is a really easy color to wear.
Oh, I can see it. Yeah. Is it a matte?
It's a matte.
Okay.
And it's really soft.
Mm-hmm.
So it's good for inner crease. It's good as a crease shade. It's good kind of all over the lid. But they last a long, long time.
Have you ever pressed those?
No, I know Jessica Lee has pressed them, and I've thought about it, but I have not.
Okay. Maybe next time you visit, you can bring a couple and we can play.
Yeah, because I have a lot of them, and I have lots of from light to dark.
Yeah.
Greens, purples, blacks, red. I've got everything in there. And I just forget about them because I have so many other eyeshadows that I want to get to. So I've decided to bring this in for 13 uses again and see if I can. I may throw this in the graveyard project again this year and see if I can actually finish it. Can
we see if there's like how much is left in there?
I'm not sure you can see it really. I would say there's about a third of the container in here.
Okay. Okay.
A lot of it.
Yeah.
I've used it.
Yeah, there's still a lot.
But there's still a lot in here. So I'm going to bring that in.
Okay.
I need to start really thinking about
It's a pretty color. It's a really pretty color.
It's a pretty color. And like I said, it's really easy to use.
Yeah.
So.
All right.
That's
awesome.
for Pet
13
Cemetery.
13 uses.
13 uses.
Awesome. Okay, so I have 6 that I'm rolling in, right? So for the first one, I have Night of the Living Dead, an item that helps wake up your skin in the morning. So I have an essence that I love, and I panned one of these last year, and I'm working on it now, but I want to make sure that I roll it out because I have 2 more bottles of this, at least. No, 2 more bottles of this. This is by May Coop, and it's the raw sauce. So I have this much left in here, and this has 150 mils. So yeah, I'll mark this on the bottle and we'll see how I go, but I want to finish this. I love this stuff. This was the only essence that I would use day and night, but I purchased an essence last month. It was in my January Empties and low buy update, and it's amazing. So I'm using that one in the evening, and I use this in the morning.
Nice.
So that's for Night of the Living Dead. And then the next one I got was Dracula, a product that sucks the life out of you. So for me, that's usually like mud masks. I have a lot of mud masks or masks in general on projects, but I don't want to bring in another lip product. So mask it is. This is a product that I got from TJ Mask.
TJ Mask. Might as well be. That's where I get most of my masks.
This is a product I got from TJ Maxx, and it's by Borghese. It's the Fango Restorativo. Okay, restorative hydrating mud mask for face and body. And I have had this forever.
Now, these Borghese products used to be like the ultimate in high end.
Did they?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's thick.
Yeah, they're good products. I haven't seen much about them in a long time now.
Yeah.
I have something like a bath soak or something.
Well, I saw this. I think I had seen Panning and Stuff, Rebecca from Panning and Stuff. I had seen her pan something from Borghese. And then like not too long after that, I saw this at TJ Maxx and I was like, ooh, I want to try that. And then this has literally just sat in my collection since then. So I want to use this 10 times, and it's probably going to take me forever to hit that 10 use goal on this because like I said, I've got a lot of masks that I'm working on, but we'll see. But summer, I don't have as much of an issue with dry skin. And so now we're getting to the point where I can use products like this more frequently without my skin being like, what are you doing?
Right.
So 10 uses on that. The next one I have is Get Out, a product you want to get out of your collection. I have a pressed powder, another pressed powder here. This is by Maybelline, and this is the Super Stay. It's all rubbed off because it's been in my purse. Better Skin Transforming Powder. And I have the shade 20 Classic Ivory. So I've mostly had this sitting in my purse. But I want to roll this in, and I do have pan on here. It does come with like a puff, but over this little spongy thing. I'm tossing that. But I'm going to roll this in as a setting powder for the primer of my face. And I'm going to try and finish it. We'll see.
You should be able to, especially if you already have pan in it.
Yeah, hopefully. I mean, I think this is much... I mean, I feel like it's comparable in terms of the thickness to the MAC powder. So I think it should work in that way. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. Now I am working on that Huda powder, but I think that's good for buffing. So I'll move this to the setting, and then I'll use the Huda powder for buffing. Okay, next I have Lost Boys, something that makes your face look not dead. I love that prompt. For me, it's a lot of things make my face look not dead. Like concealer, blush and concealer. Because I have like dark circles and I have like no flush to my skin. So I brought in a serum, blush. Oh, this is in cosmetics. This is the serum blush in Venetian Rose, serum blush drops in Venetian Rose. So I have been working on a lot of cream blushes lately, and I really want to get some use on this. So I think I put this in for 20 uses. So I'm working on right now I have 10 use goal on the one from Rare Beauty, or one of the ones from Rare Beauty. And I have a cream blush in one of my year-long projects to finish, but I don't think I'll have any problem finishing that. So I wanted to get a bigger use on this one. 20 uses.
Nice. Those are pretty.
Yes. I
love them.
Oh, I should probably show you what it looks like.
I think I might roll one of mine into my team project pan.
Oh, I did too much there. Oh, yeah. I think you were mentioning that.
Yeah. I might roll that in to that project and get like 3 months solid use out of it.
There's the shade.
Yeah.
So pretty.
Yeah.
And you don't need very much. I put way too much on there, but so pretty. And the fifth item I'm rolling in is for The Thing, an item you're not sure how to use. This one was really hard for me. I don't have a ton of things that I'm not really sure how to use, but this one I finally was like, yes, I don't know how to use that. This is by Becca, of course, no longer around, and it's this. The Skin Love Glow Elixir. Do you have this?
I used it. I panned it last year.
Okay. So we'll have to discuss, but I think Ronnie said that this pilled on her. I want to say, I think I saw a video that she did where I don't think she finished it. I think she got rid of it because it pilled. How did you end up using this?
I think she used it under her makeup. I used it more skincare at night or something like that.
Okay.
So I never put makeup over it.
Glow Nectar.
I just used it. I mean, I don't think it did anything myself. Yeah. I don't think it did anything. And I used it more like as just another
serum
step in my evening routine.
Yeah. So anyway, I don't know how to use it.
I didn't think it did anything. So maybe you'll find different, that it'll do something for you. I don't think it did anything for me.
Well, it's in my collection. I need to use it. So
that's exactly what I thought last year. I thought it's in my collection. It's taking up a lot of space, and I'm going to use it.
Yeah, it was in a box, and it was like on its side, and I was like, the box didn't close all the way, and I was like, this is irritating. And I was like, I know how to use almost everything in my collection, and I was like, oh, this. I don't know if that's makeup. I don't know if that's skincare. I don't know. That's perfect for this prompt.
Yep.
Okay.
Good choice.
Yeah. Okay, I have one last item, and that is for Pet Cemetery, a graveyard item. So this is a nod to Emily and Max, of course. I went with an item that was in my 50 Shades of Purple from this year. That project is coming to an end in April. And I have been stating in a lot of my videos lately that I don't have a purple eyeshadow, like matte eyeshadow, to use some of the purple shimmers that I have pulled into other projects. Mostly it's like Project 10 uses. But I decided to pull in this purple matte from Sugar Pill. And it's perfect. I was going to pull in the one from Makeup Geek, but this is great for the season we're rolling into, spring, summer. And I freaking love this color. It's gorgeous. Oh my gosh.
I think Sugar Pill is so underrated.
I agree.
Don't hear people talk about them, but when you do hear people talk about Sugar Pill, they love them. They love the products.
So pretty. So I don't know how deep that pan is. I'm going to try to hit pan in this.
You have a good dip going.
I have a very good dip. I have a very good dip.
Dip. That's what they say here in the South. You want some ranch dip?
You want some ranch dip?
Dip. You have a good dip in that, but I bet it's a deep pan.
I originally put down 10 uses, but I don't know. What do you think?
Well, start with 10 and see what you get. Is it like hard pressed?
I mean, this was after 30 uses.
Start with 10 and then see.
Okay, I'll start with 10 and we'll see. Well, you know what? I'll start with 10. And I think the thing is if I still need a purple shadow. That's the other thing. It's like that I'm pulling this in because I need a purple matte. And if I end up like not needing a purple matte, then it'll just sit here and not get used. That's the other thing.
Right.
Like, if I still need it, then I'll keep it after 10 uses.
Yeah.
So thank you, Valerie. My sounding board. Yeah, that's a good plan.
Good plan.
So those are the new items that I'm rolling in. And I think I'll have a couple of things rolling out next month, but not as many as this month for sure.
Yeah. I think it's going to be the opposite for me. I'm going to hit a lot of these usage goals this month.
You are.
It's going to be mostly usage goals rolling out. I might finish that Marc Jacobs powder.
Yeah, I think you will. I think you will. Because I think you seem to be... I know you blow through powder very, very quickly. I don't go through it as quickly as you do, but...
Yeah. Loose powder especially, I tend to move through those. People panic when they see those big ones. I do too, because some of them are huge. Like the ABH is just huge.
I don't think I've seen that one.
I know I can get through it. It'll take me some time, but I'll get through it.
Yeah. Well, you've seen my La Mer one.
Yeah.
It's like
it's a big mama. A big mama.
I pulled out my Sicily powder, which I've had for years, and I freaking love this powder to buff. But I use it to buff. You know, I don't use it to... But do you use it to set your face? Loose powder to set? And then...
I have some buffing powder as well, but I forget some. I tend to use loose powder for everything.
So then the Estee Lauder powder, what do you use that for?
That's just like during the day to touch up when I'm at work.
Got it. Okay.
I look in the mirror and I'm just like a big oil slick.
Yeah. And see, I don't ever have to do that.
Yeah.
I think that's why you go through powder very... Like, people who have oilier skin, like, I don't ever have that problem. I look at my face and I'm like, oh, dry. Spritz, 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 spritz.
Yeah, I'm the opposite. I'm like, oil, help
yeah,
me.
Yeah.
So I have like blotting sheets and all that stuff. It's usually when I'm on my way to a meeting or something, I look in the mirror and I'm like, oh crap.
Yeah, I need to fix this.
So, yeah, that's what the pressed powder is usually for. Because loose powder would just be a nightmare to take to work and have to deal with loose powder. So.
Well, and like I said, I've had this in my purse, which is why it's so, banged up. But I don't have to use it very often, and it was more of like an emergency powder. Like if I needed something to, like as a quick fix, because you can't really put foundation in as a quick fix in your purse, or I don't. Like it's just gonna sit there and never get used. So I put a thicker powder, but then I would look cakey and dry if I tried to use like this thing. It would always look cakey and dry, but it was like the only thing that I could do, at least to get some coverage. But like at the end of the day, when I come in here to film, I'll just take either a little bit of foundation, and I'll even if it's a dry sponge, I'll just sponge it right here on the really here and around my mouth. Because it's not oily, it's dry.
Yeah, well, I gave up on my sponge. I don't like it at all. And then the oil from my face gets on the sponge, and then it gets on the product. So I'm now using a brush. Yeah. I just use a brush. It's easier. Mm-hmm. So I'm using, even though it's a pressed powder, I use it very much like a loose powder.
Yeah.
With a brush.
Yeah, with a brush. I'm the same way.
So I'm sure I'll hit pan a lot faster now in this thing.
I think you will.
I'm using a brush now.
So. I think it'll be like a surprise. Oh, there's pan.
And there's pan, yeah.
Yeah.
And then who knows, I'm going to finish the whole thing.
Because it'll be so fast.
It'll be fast, yeah.
Okay, well, I know you have to run to pick somebody up from the airport.
Yeah,
so,
I have to go to the aeroport.
Aeroport. So we are going to wrap this up.
Yeah, okay. You wouldn't know that I'm the advanced age that I am, would you?
Okay, guys, we're going to wrap this up. Thank you so much for watching. Oh my gosh, I forgot how to do my outro again.
I hope you're doing well and staying safe. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.
Bye.
I have it memorized.
We'll just go with that. I'm dying. Oh my God, that was so funny.
You say it much more sincerely than I do. You're like, I hope you're all doing well, Sensei. I'm like, I hope you're doing well, Sensei. Hit the subscribe button and see y'all later.
See y'all later. Bye.
Bye.
That was so funny. Oh my God, I'm crying again. Literally, there are tears dripping down my face. That shit was funny, Valerie. Valerie, I love you. You're so funny.
I love you too, honey.
Oh my God. I almost wore gazpacho today, and I was like, well, if I wear it, then Valerie can tell me if I have lipstick on my teeth.
Like,
Jaylon, you have